invisible king. In the jungle of Maluba, there lived a fly called Mozzie. Mozzie could roar like a lion. He discovered this special ability while still very young. When Mozzie grew up, he enjoyed frightening the other animals with his roar. Expecting to see a terrifying lion, no one noticed the little fly who repeated his tricks while making fun of his victims. Mozzie kept saying, "You will never see me. I am Leon, the fastest and strongest creature in the jungle." Finally, terrified, all the animals ended up accepting Leon as the invisible king of the Maluba jungle. One day, there came Tuga Tuga, a slightly crazy tortoise. He also heard the invisible lion's roars and threats. Tuga Tuga said, "Ha ha ha, a ghost king. Let us dance, invisible king." Mozzie was offended and he rushed towards Tuga Tuga. All the animals saw Mozzie, the fly, rushing. And then all of them started laughing at the invisible Leon. And thus ended Mozzie's golden days of happiness. The fly that roared, that threatened, that lied so much. The Wolf and the Lamb. Once an elephant and a lamb were good friends. The elephant played the flute in King Lion's court. One day, a wolf caught the lamb. The lamb saw that the wolf was carrying a flute with him. So he said, "I know you are going to eat me. But before you eat me, I would like to hear you play the flute. I have heard that you can play the flute better than anyone else, even better than the elephant." The wolf was so pleased at this that he took out his flute and began to play. When he was done, the lamb insisted on him playing once more. The lamb prompted the wolf and the wolf played again. The lamb's friend, the elephant, heard the sound. The moment he heard the sound, he rushed towards it. And he saw that the wolf had caught the lamb. The elephant gave a nice bashing to the wolf and saved his friend, the lamb. The wolf ran away as quickly as possible. The boastful crow. A flock of geese flew down to a beach where a crow was hopping around. The crow watched them with disgust. "How gracelessly you fly," he said to the geese. "All you know is how to flap your wings. Let us have a flying competition." One of the geese took up the challenge. The crow performed a variety of acrobatic acts in the air and flew down, cawing triumphantly. Now it was the goose's turn. He launched himself into the air and began flying over the sea. The crow flew after him, mocking him about his manner of flying. Water stretched endlessly on all sides. Eventually, the crow became so tired that he found it hard to stay in the air. The goose, pretending to be unaware of his plight, said, "Why do you keep touching the water? Is it some trick?" "No," squawked the crow. "I am in trouble. Help me, please." The goose took pity on him and with the crow on his shoulders flew back to the shore. The stupid wild crow. Once there was a wild crow for whom having to go out and hunt insects was just a great deal of effort. He was very fond of his comforts. One day he saw that a lioness had kept a parrot in a cage as her pet. He saw that the parrot was well fed. He thought of attracting the lioness's attention so that the lioness might keep him too as her pet. He went in search of colorful feathers and stuck them in between his black feathers. The cubs of the lioness saw this unusual crow and asked their mother to keep it as pet. The crow got easily caught by the lioness and started living with the lion and his family. Soon he started growing weak as he got only grains to eat like other bird pets. Some days later, the wild crow managed to escape from the cage and return home. He was ashamed and embarrassed about his deeds and determined to live freely and hunt for himself.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.